Everyone, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to jump on today to go over a trade that that I did this week. It was on AUDUSD. It was a trade that looked like it was going to play out really well, and it actually did in the end. But one small thing is that I actually missed my entry before it went to my take profit. The reason being, I actually put in limit orders for trades, so this means that price has to come back to a certain level before my order is triggered. And that at that point is when I enter into the trade. So essentially, if price is coming up like this, price comes down like this, I will place my entry order here then, waiting for price to come back and hit this level. Once this level gets hit, that's when my order is triggered and I'm in the trade. And hopefully at that point, price continues down like this. So this is a pretty good example of what happened this week, except it didn't quite get there. Came very close, but not quite. So let me just jump down. I'm going to give you a little rundown on what happened play by play. If we have a look here on the 1 hour, so this was my analysis on the trade. So as you can see, price was coming up. We are in a bearish range. So if you take a look at the 4 hour here, we're just approaching now the 50% level of the range, which is usually when price will start to react, whether it continues or rejects here to the downside. It did test it here once and we rejected there, and now we're coming back for another try again. And if we take a look down on the 1 hour, we've got a fair value gap that's just here. Now, if any of you don't know what a fair value gap is, it's essentially just a 3 candle pattern that we have here. So as you can see, we've got one candle there, candle in the middle, and another candle there. And the fair value gap is that space between the wick of the first candle and the wick of the third candle. So that void between there is what we call the fair value gap. Now, we had the fair value gap, price tested it, rejected. Now price is coming up again. So I'm just waiting to see what happens when we hit this level again. Now let's jump down again to the 15-minute just to see how price plays out here. Let's just play it forward a little bit. Now I'm just waiting here to see what happens. Price kind of dances around here a little bit and then finally breaks that level. Now we're just going to wait to see what happens on to the price as it hits that area. Jumping down to the 5-minute now. So this is the level that I was looking at. So essentially we did hit that level, we rejected, broke this structure here. So here we broke this low here, there, and then continue down. And now we've got formed a little order block there. So an order block is where price will come up and then shoot back down pretty quickly. So this level right here, this is our order block. So we go out here and wait to see what happens when price comes back to that level. Now, I actually enter this trade on the 15-minute. Usually I'll enter on the 5-minute, but this one actually set up better on the 15-minute. So that's what I entered on. So what I was doing now, just waiting for price to make a decision what it was going to do. So when we got this reversal here, what I did is I had a look to see where the premium of the range is. So premium is essentially where price comes back to and it's overpriced. So anywhere above this range, at the 50%, means price is at a premium. So this is where I place my entry, right at the 50 of that level. Excuse me there, right at the 50% there. And I had my stop loss up here. Now, targeting 3% as I usually do. So my take profit was around here somewhere. So let's take a look and see what happens. So let's just jump down to the 5-minute and so we can see it in a little bit slower motion and see how it plays out. As you can see, price comes up very, very close. Pretty much almost hits my entry, missed it probably by about 1 or 2 pips there, and then went pretty quickly in the direction that I was formula was going to go. Now, although this can be quite painful, it actually is pretty common in trading, especially for my style. So a lot of people do what's called a market entry, where once they see a certain pattern happen, they'll just enter the market straight away. Whereas I like to wait for price to actually come back to my entry level and then enter the trade, just because I find I get a better risk reward. And after doing hundreds of trades back testing, found this actually works better for me. And because of my busy mornings, I'm up early. I do a lot in the morning, go to the gym, and then I've also got to go to my job. So I trade the way I trade to suit my lifestyle. And I just can't be in front of the charts all the time to watch exactly what's happening. So with the style of trading that I do, I can find the areas that I want to enter the trade, place my order, go away, get ready for the day, and then come back when I have time. Um, yeah, so unfortunately, this didn't play out, but well, sorry, it did play out, but it didn't hit my entry. So just an important lesson here that these things do happen in trading. It's never going to work out exactly how you want 100% of the time. You just got to take it on the chin and move on to the next one. Every day is another day. Move on and start from scratch next day. Anyway, thanks for jumping on. Hope this gave you some value. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.